Hey guys, it's Martin Cliffe here, and I just wanted to post a quick video just to talk about my music and why, after releasing several albums and singles of vocal music, I am recording, or have recorded, and I'm currently finishing mixing an instrumental EP, particularly when most instrumental guitar music is shred music, or at least most I tend to hear, and I can't shred. Which doesn't worry me in the slightest, but and I was thinking about this particularly over this weekend. It's Monday the 11th of April, so it's the first day of term and I'm on my lunch break. It's a CPD day, so I don't have to be all dressed up. Yeah, I think that what I was thinking about was there's one thing I can't stand. Well, there's lots of things I can't stand, but there's something I can't stand more than anything, which is any kind of prejudice or injustice or intolerance or anything that causes one group of people to be either considered less than another group of people, or just find life more difficult. And it is an unfortunate fact of life, but it doesn't mean that we should support it. And I was thinking about this in relation to instrumental music, because living as a non-Cantonese speaking minority in Hong Kong, it's made life difficult for me as a musician, let's be honest. So I was thinking about this because instrumental music doesn't have that kind of barrier. It doesn't matter whether you speak Cantonese, English, Spanish, Putonghua, Swahili, Urdu, whatever it is. You don't have to be able to understand lyrics. You can appreciate a melody, nice harmonies, nice music. And I think that's why so much well-known music of the classical music eras, using classical in the broadest sense, not so much the period of music, has survived the test of time. But most of the well-known stuff, I mean, there are a few things that are vocal, choral works and what have you, but for the most part, most of the stuff that the man on the street will know is instrumental work. And I think it's for that same reason that it doesn't matter about the language. Also, I think another thing that I like, personally, I really struggle with and get really annoyed with music that is in whatever way offensive, whether it's the language or the content or the whole sort of ethos of it or whatever. I don't like it, and that might make me square or whatever. I don't care. I'm 38 years old. I'm long since past caring what other people think of me. From that kind of way, I am who and what I am. And again, instrumental music doesn't have that. It's suitable for all ages. You can play an instrumental piece of music. You can play my instrumental music, and please do once it's released, to a 3-year-old without worrying about them picking up anything inappropriate from it. You can play it to somebody in their 90s and they will appreciate it without being offended. They may not necessarily like all the tones or whatever and the feel of everything, but it's not going to offend their sensibilities. And I think this is a big thing that why I've decided to go down this route with this EP or these singles. Still to be determined. Probably going to be singles, but we'll see. It is that, as I say, that there's nothing that puts up barriers, except the fact that it's instrumental music, and a lot of people want to hear singing, but they don't necessarily want to hear my singing. So for me as an artist, my expression, my creative expression, I think I'm able to put across in a broader sense as an instrumental guitarist, and particularly one who is making nice music. It's kind of pop rock with country blues influences. That's pretty much how I would describe myself. So yeah, now it's a kind of, okay, I appreciate this is a bit deep and philosophical, particularly for a Monday lunchtime, but I think that's been on my mind a lot when I've been thinking to myself about why exactly I'm doing what I'm doing, when I could, record some songs, stick them out there. Nobody will buy them anyway, because that's how the music world is at the moment, often. But I think this is why I've done what I've done. I just wanted to put that out there because some people might be wondering. I just want it to be accessible. It's accessible to people with short attention spans because none of the songs are over 4 minutes. It's not language specific. It's not age specific. It's not particularly genre specific. It's guitar, bass and drums. That covers pretty much anything unless you're into exclusively dance and electronic music. There is nothing at all electronic on my recordings. It is me playing the drums with no timing adjustment. It is me playing the bass with no timing adjustment, no auto tune, none of that stuff. It's me playing the guitars. Again, no tuning adjustment, no timing adjustment. Okay, of course there's going to be a few edits to correct things that went wrong because of the nature of the performance, but pretty much it's 1 or 2 takes, maybe edited together. It sounds live. It sounds like it's a group of guys, except in this case it's a group of me in a room recording music together. And hopefully, as a result, that's going to appeal to a wide audience. I am really proud of the 4 tracks that I've recorded, and I'm looking forward to putting them out there for you guys to hear them. Till next time, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.